Hello all, Project Wargaming with a new video. I have just been playing around with actually sculpting some 6 millimeter. This is really the first time I've ever sculpted anything. I've done some very minor modifications to figures, 28 millimeter figures and stuff, but I figured I'd just give it a go and see what I could come up with. So this is kind of my first somewhat finished product, I guess. So this is a Bacchus strip next to it. So you can see my scale is still pretty off and need to adjust that. But it's a little bit better than this one I did, which was even a little bit bigger. So I've just been making a bunch of armatures and just kind of giving it a go. This time of year, I tend to go to a woods that my family owns and do some hunting. And so I'm there in the evening with not much else to do. And so I kind of figured, hey, why don't I come up with some little easily transported hobby to take to the woods. So yeah, this is just kind of what I've been doing lately. I have made these little holders out of clothespins, basically, and then just went ahead and put a pin in there, nut and bolt, and then that allows it to clamp onto the armature. And then from there, I put the armature in the basic shape that I want to do. And then I put some green putty on it and I start messing around with it. The first armatures I made were out of this thicker wire, but this stuff is being made out of 28 gauge nickel chrome wire that I already used for a wire hot cutter that I have. And then I've been using a bunch of tools that I had for sculpting, but they were for 28 millimeter stuff and they were just way too big. So I have gone in and kind of made my own tools just real fast. These were actually made out of kind of an old some spears, some 28 millimeter spears, and then I just kind of folded them, or like this one I flattened and molded into a sharper thing. This is just kind of a really sharp spear that I sharpened to give me kind of a blade edge, and then I have just a regular old bodkin or straight thing. I do have this and then some of the tools that I am still using are kind of these shaped things here. So I don't know. I have no idea where it's going to go, but it's been fun just kind of messing around and certainly gain an appreciation for all the guys who do make miniatures and certainly sculpt them. So yeah, certainly appreciate paying what I pay for them. But I'm gonna keep going because it's a nice, fair little hobby that I can keep at and just see where it goes. So, anyways, I thought some of you might find that interesting, just to see it and kind of how I've done it. I'm sure there's way better people out there who could show you how to do it, and I'd be interested in watching those videos. But all I've really found online is just the 28 millimeter stuff. So if anybody knows any 6 millimeter videos on how to sculpt, I would be very interested in watching those. So that's it. We'll talk to you later.